Prime Minister Moses Nagamootoo on Monday encouraged the local private sector to invest heavily in the country's education and infrastructure sectors. His remarks came in a feature address at the opening of the Caribbean Central American Action Conference Monday at the Marriott Hotel, where he told the conference that it is the private sector that has the responsibility to change the status quo in Guyana.
We actually, quote-unquote, pride ourselves to be a poor developing country. And so the private sector in Guyana, Mr. Sayers, has a challenge to take us away from this self-pity of being a poor developing country, because you have to help to invest in the infrastructure, the training of young people to make the economy grow.
The conference, which attracted participants from as far as Malaysia, the United Kingdom, Japan, the United States and several Caribbean islands, was told by the Prime Minister that Guyana is ready and open for investments with or without oil.
I invite you as a private sector to yourself contribute to this environment of accountability, transparency, good governance, to invest in infrastructure, to provide employment in Guyana, to develop talent through training, to help to develop the society by investing part of business proceeds in Guyanese and the Guyanese society. These are part and parcel of the mechanism that help the private sector grow, because you have to grow the country first.
Mr. Nagamootoo noted that when these large investments are made by the private sector, he is certain that they will not lose in the long run.
We recognize that there could be substantial rewards for all investors, and we are prepared to make legislation and amend our legislation to ensure that the rewards are protected.
The Prime Minister is hopeful that a level playing field will be created, noting that there is enough for all to get a piece of the pie. For the first time in 40 years, the Caribbean Central America Action Conference is being held outside of Miami, Florida. The spotlight was placed on Guyana this year for the conference as the country prepares to become an oil-producing state in 2020. Several government ministers and representatives of private sector organizations are scheduled to make presentations at the conference over the next 2 days. The conference is being held under the theme, The Transformational Economy, Perspectives and Opportunities for Guyana's Private Sector. Roy Den James, HGP Nightly News.